Hello. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I'm so tired. I haven't even done anything all day and I'm already tired. But today we're gonna continue my new VTuber model because I gave up on choosing a game to stream today. So this is Clip Studio. There we go. There we go, there we go. So we're gonna chill for a bit. And, hopefully not die in the attempt of rendering her hair. Look at this goober. Absolute goober. Hi, Whisper! Oh, wait, do I not have the... Wait, there we go. Haha, sorry. There we go. Hello, hello, how you doing? I'm just adjusting a couple things before I start rendering. I'm so tired. Rain's over for now at least, so I don't have to worry about the lights going out in the middle of the stream. That's fun. I told you about the rain yesterday? Yeah. Vero also commented on the Discord server like, the thunder and the electric storm. Ass. Absolute ass. I didn't get electrical storm on my end though, so I'm good. Also, I'm gonna open, let me see here. I'm gonna open the first file for this so that we can compare the rendering every once in a while. This is mainly just for me though, because I feel like I'm not doing any progress when I know I am. Like, yeah, look at that, look at that. Look at this goober. Look at this absolute unrendered goober. So we're just gonna keep on going. Today I really wanna paint the camellia flowers in her face because I think she'll look super cute. But first, let's figure out the whole face thing. You know, the whole ordeal with her face, because what is this? What is this? What's happening? Okay. I can't use the symmetry tool because it'll fuck everything up. Damn it. What I can do is forget about the face because I just said I wanted to paint the flowers. So, yay. Let me look up a couple of references of the flower that I need. It's like, I already mentioned it last stream, but it is a camellia flower. And they're not like hard to draw, but they are very specific. So it's better to just have them on hand. So why not start with this one? We'll make it a goal to render at least this side of her flowers today. So that's gonna be fun. I've been liking a lot of different brushes lately. I know I started the stream a couple days ago saying that I only needed one brush, but I've low-key been into some of the texture brushes that I got. They make everything seem so cool. Oh, I have to render the face. Anyway, back to the hair indeed. Listen, the face can wait. It's probably gonna be the easiest and also hardest thing to get right. And the hair is probably like... It's gonna be hard, but it's not gonna look bad, I don't think. That's like my wishful thinking, is that it's not gonna look bad. Also, I fixed my status on Discord so it shows that I'm actually streaming. Because people used to tell me, like, but I didn't get the notification, and I would be like, ah, fuck. Well, I didn't know that. But it's fixed. It's fixed. We're good. We're good. See, I did say the flowers were gonna be easy to render, but I'm having second thoughts. How do I... Oh no. Hold on, let me bring this up on the reference. How do I do this? Let me have this up and then this blah, blah, blah. That's not what I wanted. This is my favorites? Yeah, there we go. I'll have that in the meantime, but ugh. The flowers are not gonna be as easy as I thought they would be. We are so fucked. So here's the center. How many layers do I want it to have? Because I am just gonna like render the flowers whole in her hair. Like, I really want them to be detailed, but I don't want them to be like overwhelming, you know? We'll figure it out, gang. Today was fun, though. I mean, I did go out today for a little walk. We never have walks. It's actually like the first time I've gone out in a bit since I've been on break. You know, Hello, Ad. We just started on the arting, so it's going. I'm trying to figure out how to fucking draw these flowers. I may have underestimated the complexity of these fucking things, but it's fine. But yeah, as I was saying, I was like, I went out today for food, and we walked a lot. And it, listen, I know exercise is important to human beings in general, but I hate walking so much. My joints feel like they're grinding against each other whenever I walk. And it's probably because I don't walk enough. I recognize that I am my own issue. But it doesn't take away from the fact that I don't like walking. But we did have pizza to compensate for that, so it wasn't all that bad. It wasn't all that bad in the end. But yeah, I think I should make the core of the flower smaller. So we're just gonna liquefy this a little bit. I can't wait. I can't wait to get I can't wait for chat to be like, why does she have rose toys in her hair? Oh no. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, indeed. You just gotta walk, man. Because sometimes I do like going out, and then halfway through I start getting grumpy because my legs start hurting. And I don't want to be grumpy. It's not my fault. Well, no, it is entirely my fault. Huh? Don't worry about it. I had, you know, every time I make a new design, I'm always thinking about the worst thing you could say about the model. Like what jokes could come up. And I remember the news where a whole truckload washed up on like a Florida shore. That shit was insane, brother. Actually, I might need to get multiple references so that they all look... Like, I'm making it look too realistic. This is an issue. She's so cartoony, and then the rest of her is like proper clothes and shit. I guess I'll render this flower and see how it comes out, but I don't have any hopes for it. I think I'm gonna end up discarding it anyway. Like, for example, for this model that I have right now, I always thought, like, here, let me show you. I thought the jokes might revolve around the fact that her skirt is so, like, high up. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know exactly why, because I never show the full body for this asshole. But, like, the skirt is too high up. Her thighs are too big. And she looks like she lifts, which I do not. I don't lift. I wish I did. But, man. Look at her. How could you make fun of that face? Very easily. We just need to make her bald. You know, something about, like, fucking flowers that always fascinates me is that they all have, like, a spiraling question mark? Like, that they all go in, like, a shape. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And it like the anatomy of a flower. Like, why did you evolve to look that way, little peony? Why did you evolve to look that way, little rose? What is my purpose? You get pollinated by bees. Oh my god. Strong in head cannon, neck cannon, right? Like, my current model looks like she goes on morning runs. No. She looks like she goes to the gym and takes, like, protein powder or something. She's doing roids. And this floss behind me looks like she's like a librarian. She'll like hush you down a little bit. I just realized I didn't add glasses to this one, which would fit. But I feel like if I add glasses, watch. I feel like if I add glasses to this model, she loses a little bit of her whimsy, like her eyes being. Like I feel like her eyes take like a background or like a backseat. Sorry. Could be a toggle, maybe. Oh, she could have like her glasses, and then when I don't want them on, she just has them down here with like the chain, like the librarian chain. That could be cute. Put the John Lennon glasses on. Is that like the really round ones? But I want them to be hearts, because mine are heart-shaped in real life. I have proof. She has like these really obnoxious ones that look like aliens. But yeah, that could be a cute thing. Like she has like the little, and then just the glasses down here. Oh god, what is that? I guess that's a, there's a possibility, I guess. I found more music, by the way. So we're not gonna keep the same music on loop for all of the streams. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I did update the description. Okay, this is devolving very quickly. I'm just like, I'm doing shit. Is that like a really small petal? No, it isn't. It's like big petal. Hold on, I get it. I know there hasn't been a posture check, but my back is killing me. Like, I guess, like, let's take this as, like, the little line art slash sketch and see how it goes, because right now, I'm not liking it, gang. I don't know how to make flowers look cartoonish. So I guess that's gonna be the challenge for today's stream, is just make it look cohesive to the style of the model. I guess it's gonna... Oh no. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna... just forget about that side. Because this is a big ass flower, god damn. Like, making it look like a flower is one thing, making it look like it belongs in the art style it was drawn in is another. And I don't like it. I don't like it. But then again, I did say that about the hair, and then I ended up liking it anyway, so... whatever. Art is just a bunch of, man, I don't fucking like this, and then, oh, wait, no, that's looking kinda cool. I feel like I simplify the shape too much, where it ends up looking square. So I'm gonna have to be careful with that. The glasses I think of are the ones with the small circles. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Let me look up John Lennon glasses. Oh, wait. I might know what you're talking about. Yeah. Like, I was gonna say, like, Nanami's glasses. You could have started with that. You could have led with that. It's like the ones that rest on, like, the bridge of the nose. Yeah, those are cool. Okay. We are nearing the border of the flower. If I did this correctly, it should look like the flower. Otherwise, we're gonna have to start over. Nah, I mean, it's a little too neat. But I guess I can just fix it in rendering. So let's render... Let's render this first flower and see what happens. Because I didn't logistically think about how it would connect to her head. So don't worry about that. If I didn't worry about it, you don't need to worry about it. Kapee. Okay. So we're gonna do this the same way we always do. We're gonna start with the darker values. That's a lie, I didn't start with the darkest values on the rendering of the hair. I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna try to patent that. Although, the color of the flower is, like, not exactly the same. I just wanted it to be a little bit warmer, because the flower is very palish. It's on the like colder side of the spectrum. It's not like I'm angry about it or anything, but it just doesn't fit the aesthetic that I was going for. Despite using the flower as the main point for the aesthetic. It's great. Love it. Let me take this flower as inspiration and then not use it as inspiration, actually. How do you render a flower? I feel like this is gonna end up looking so messy. I like have the urge to try and color pick the flower. But it's not the same hue! Oh my god, I don't know why saying Hugh reminded me of, like, the whole Hugh Jackman trend where people would try to belt like him, like he does in Les Mis. That's great. I forgot about that. Oh my god. I completely forgot about that trend. To be fair, I don't even know what's trending currently with, like, so much shit going on. I know Kikuo's Twins at the Carousel is trending. But that's it. That's the extent of my knowledge on current trends. Oh, playlist is over. Damn. I forgot. Ah. Gang, I don't think the flower's gonna work out. I'm being so negative towards this poor flower. It's not her fault. It's not even her fault. I just need to keep coloring. Odd says, relatable, I never keep track of trends. Can't believe you'd bully a flower. Odd. You should know by now that I am a bully through and through. You stinky. I have, for free, bullied so many of my friends. It's great. / sarcasm. Hey, don't bully me on stream. It's part- listen, it's part of who I am. You can't take it away from me. Would you rather I bully you or the flower, huh? What are we doing here? It looks like shit. At least it's not one of my fictional spouses this time. You want me to bring up Blackwall so I can make fun of him? Bullies souls, even bullies flowers. Not even the rain is getting away from me. I'm gonna bully the rain. I'm gonna bully the water. See, this is why I'm bullying water, because I only drink Coca-Cola. I'm boycotting water. I should be boycotting Coca-Cola. I will bully myself. Ah, but that's the cheapest kind of bullying you can do. Bullying yourself is almost like thanking. It's free. It's so free to bully yourself. But you also gotta know when to compliment yourself a little. Like when I think that I am the god amongst gods of rendering, and then I see like an artist on Xiaohongshu, and I'm like, ah, shit. Well, there goes the dream. Okay, as I'm filling it up, it looks less weird, but I still don't like it. The first flower that prefers Coke instead of water. Maybe that's why her petals are a different color. It's because Floss drinks Coke. I make like a dark goth version, and the justification is that she stopped drinking Coke. See, there's something missing here. It looks more like a pin than it does her hair, which I think is just like a fault of me wanting to draw flowers for hair. So I'm gonna try and see if maybe like a more painterly style would suit it, because it looks like it's made out of like some form of porcelain that was like delicately put together, which I guess does work for all intents and purposes for my character, because she is like a delicate thing, right? But I don't know how I would be able to make it look softer without the rendering going to shit. Asmongold type flower? Nah. At least I shower. And I don't use dead rats as my alarm. You cleaned the flavor of water with Coke. True. I wish I was like, you know, like I was thinking, right? I was like, what kind of a streamer do I want to be? Because obviously I want to stream my art, and I kind of want to do gaming as well. Mostly art, though, I think, is where I'm leaning towards. And then I was like, what if I'm like a political streamer? And then I immediately backtracked. I was like, there's no fucking way I can be a political streamer. No. That's too much, thinking for someone with a little tiny pea-sized brain like me. But also, the community for political streamers is so toxic. It's also not even like I'm well read or anything. I was like thinking about it in passing, like could I get into other branches of streaming? And I was like, immediately no. Like I'll just stick to my lane and draw. Can I still give my opinions on certain things? Sure. But I don't think they'll ever be like the main focus of my streams, because I just want this to be like a little escape pod from reality. With acknowledging the fact that there are horrible things happening, you know? Like, just me streaming is an act of privilege to so many people. So I hope my stream is a good time for those who tune in. That's very fair. Technically, art is political. It is. It very much is. Anything that I draw has so many, like, just me going into, like, VTubing is also kind of, like, taking a stance, right? Because I'm not showing my face. Anything I say or do will stay behind the avatar unless I guess I get doxxed or something. There's a lot of my art that I do that is mostly just like, I don't know, like fan art. But then I do have like my private bits of art where I draw my OCs, And a lot of my OCs have to do with Dragon Age, which is a highly, like, this is gonna sound funny, but it is highly political in some senses, because some of my OCs would be very controversial. We were talking about it with Odd the other day. Oh, was it last night? I think it was last night. We were talking about it, and the fact that I have, like, an OC that is irredeemably evil, but it is written to be that way. Like, she is ruthless. She is part of the, like, Dragon Age military, essentially, right? But I don't agree with her. Like, I wrote her to be, a very bad person. Not because I want to be her, but it is fantasy, you know? Like, hold on, let me find it. It was last night. Yes, I was there. Listen, I lose track of time whenever I go out. It's like the day changes. You know that guy that you know that alpha male that was like, I have 7 days in one day. I have my 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's one day because I do one thing, and it's fucking ridiculous, actually. It's so funny. Here she is. I found her. I actually forgot I drew her the other day. And I was browsing through my files. Like, look at her. This is why I said Floralia instead of Floss. Because, listen, I'm not very creative with names, okay? Because I have Floralia and then I have Irelia for my second protagonist. Don't judge me. But it's art that I don't share often. I only share with friends because I'm a little scared of the reception, especially with this. This is a like, hold on, let me. War criminal, like a YouTube thumbnail style. Vastly different energies, indeed. Like, just an oh god. It's still funny, because I like, art is political because it is a form of expression, and most forms of expression are political. Anakin war crime Skywalker. It's kind of like that, honestly, man. It low-key do be like that. There's this OC that I ended up finishing the drawing of last night. I still don't know his name, but here he is. He kind of looks like a Rugio from Witch Hat Atelier, don't tell me, okay? I know. I wasn't thinking about him when I drew him. Don't judge me. But it's art that will never see the light of day, and it's art that I've purposefully chosen not to publish. It also is because I just feel self-conscious about some of my art. Here's art that I did of my friend's goblin character with my drow. No, this is just showing art stream. Yippee. And I'm like, I should post these. But who's gonna want to look at these? They are very self-indulgent. And, like, yeah, making a VTuber model, super self-indulgent. That's such a good drawing, though, and the colors are great. Thank you, Odd. I will still never publish it. Post them anyway. I could. Ooh! You know what is one that I regret not posting? This Nanami drawing. Look at him. Hold on. Look. I regret not posting this Nanami drawing. I don't like it as much now. I feel like I could render it a little better. But look, he has kisses all over his face. Look at him. I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. There's another drawing I wanted to do, which was gonna be like Leon and Ashley. If I give you my next Prime sub, will you post them? I'm bribing? Don't. By the way, Augie, I did see your redeem. I forgot to mention, but thank you. If you no, don't. Please don't. You already did. You thought about it though? Listen. Money will get me to do a lot of things, actually. But yeah, look at this one. So I have a lot of layers hidden here because I was conceptualizing how to go about it. I thought about one where it was like Leon in the background with Ashley like in front. One where he's like fixing up his sleeves. One where it's like, I don't know, like I went through so many iterations of it just to not do anything about it. Just to not post it. I was gonna... This is another floss attempt that I was gonna do. But if you compare her to this, it's like there's no contest of which one is the better drawing. And this is from April, this one. So there's like things I'm like super excited to show and like share, but I get so self-conscious about them that I don't end up posting. And I have like specific posts. Like I specifically draw for specific posts. It's not like I draw and then post. It's like I'm gonna post and I'm gonna post this, right? There's my like there's this drawing I was doing of Thimble and Tayor from Critical Role that I was gonna render. I started rendering and then gave up because I was like, this isn't working. I don't like it. This is not good enough. So I did a second iteration that I also didn't finish because I didn't like it. But you know what? I did persevere on this one a little bit further, though. I like the composition better on this one. Look at how pretty he looks. Look at how pretty Taylor looks here. So it's like, if anything, I should post these no matter what, and I know I should, but at least drawing things like this on stream helps me be like, ah, I can't exactly unpost whatever I draw on stream. It is fun, though, to just have drawings to myself that I don't share. But it is kind of detrimental to me to be, like, on months on end without posting and having, like, 100 drawings that I could have posted and, like, sketches and stuff. It doesn't have to be finished. You can at least do whip dumps instead of sometimes for the sake of activity. I love seeing artists' whips and abandoned things. It's always so cool. Thank you. But, like, yeah, it's what I was getting to. I should post the works in progress. I should post the sketches. But I just have to force myself to actually do it. Because I say I will, and then I don't. Because I'm like, ah, but this whip isn't good enough to post. And then people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just post it. It's like I will show like half my friends something, and then they'll be like, "Wow, Floss, so cool! You should post that." And I just stop working on it because I immediately place the pressure of like, people are gonna see this, people are gonna see this, people are gonna see this, and my brain just kadoosh kaboom. The mind burden. Yeah. I wish I could just not think, you know? Like, overthinking is something I'll have to live with for the rest of my life. I should get it in check now, so that when I'm like 50, I'm still not burdened with the overthinking. Will I get to 50 though is the question? That's a good question. Who knows? Adi should make like a poll of whether or not I should post all my abandoned drawings. But you're gonna manipulate the poll because you want me to post. I would absolutely abuse that power, yes. God damn it. Guards! Seize them! They're threatening to abuse the privileged position of being a Twitch moderator. It's funny because the guards would technically be the mods, so I'm fucked. The coup begins now. You know what would be fun? If, like, I'm thinking of toggles and stuff already, right? You know what would be fun? If she shakes her head like I'm doing right now, that petals just start falling out. And if I shake my head hard enough, the petals just fall off and she just bald. Why? Why do I have such a big fascination with, like, making my characters bald? I don't think there has ever been a VTuber model that I haven't thought about a bald toggle for. Which is weird. Suspicious? It is suspicious. Maybe I don't know. Listen, sometimes bald people are funny. I wish I was half as funny as bald people. Solus doesn't count, though. Pitbull floss? Yes! Yeah, did you see that he broke the world record for the most amount of, like, bald caps in a single, like, concert or something like that? That's so fucking cool. Also, what do you mean his name isn't Pitbull? I learned his, like, real name instead of the stage name the other day, and it was kind of traumatizing. It's like, what do you mean my name isn't Floss? Dale. Oh, the wanting to have things, but not having the will to do it? Exactly. That's me with, posting my drawings. But hey, I will pat myself on the back a little and say, I'm streaming again. That's already something that I wanted to do for a while and just didn't do it because I was like, ugh, streaming? I have to set up my OBS and then my model and then I don't even know if people are gonna be here. And then I was like, but it's fun though. I love being on stream. It's so fun. It's genuinely so fun. I should do it because it's fun. So I am. And I'm gonna try and see. Well, you know, I will get back into uni in August, so I might lower the frequency of streams. But it is wholeheartedly my intent to at least stream until the end of the year, at least once a week, right? Or compensate streams. So, like, if I don't stream one week, I'll do a double stream in the next. And if I have, like, exam season, I'll take a break and then come back. Because I wanna stream! It's like Mark, now that he's done with, like, Iron Lung, he's been streaming so much. And, like, getting into so many, like, fun collabs. I wish I had the mental capacity that Markiplier has to do shit and do so much shit at the same time. How is that man alive? Genuinely. Because he went from working in space with Markiplier to Iron Lung and then red carpet shit, and now he's like finally settling down and accepting like, oh wait, no big projects for now. So I want to be like Markiplier. I want to be like the big mustache man. I can't fathom having the energy for all that. Me neither. Which is why I want to try. I want to try posting. I want to try streaming. I want to do the things that bring me joy because they simply do. I mean, it's why I changed careers in the first place, so it's like, I've already chosen vocation and passion over, like, efficiency or, I don't know, all the important things in life, like sustenance and money. I am content with being better at art, streaming, and posting. So, following that, I will post some of the drawings. Not all of them. I might do like a poll on Discord or something to see. But I need to stop losing the fear of what others might think of my art and just post it, because there's always someone that's gonna like it. There's always a little guy on the internet going, I wish this random game from 2009 had fan art. I haven't seen fan art of it since 2010. I'm so sad. And then I just post it and they're like, content in 2026 in this economy? I should post this one, actually. I really want to post this one. This is my OC Floralia with Liliana from Dragon Age. I should render this. Lesbians. Indeed. Indeed they are. Tragic lesbians, no less. Doomed Yuri, if I will. I should post this. I like it a lot. I like how look at her. Look at how pretty Liliana looks here. I like the side profile I did on Floralia too. Her nose, especially. So, that's that. I'll post, like, reluctantly drags feet on the floor. I'll go post. It would pop off on Tumblr. You know, out of all social medias that I've ever tried, I think I've done better on Tumblr than I have on anywhere else. Tumblr is such an underrated platform. I started using Tumblr without having a fucking clue on how to use it. And slowly I've been learning how, like, cool it is, because, like, the tagging system is actually, like, a tagging system. Doomed Yuri fans, I have a YouTube video for you. Go, send. Allow the link to come through. Open the gates. Hopefully Automod doesn't get to it. Is in the Discord? Hell yeah. Mixed media, top of my school. Hell yeah. I'll watch. Thank you, Augie. But yeah, on Tumblr, I feel like it's... like, if you're like a Deltarune fan, for example, you look up hashtag Deltarune and you follow the hashtag for Deltarune and you get all of the posts that are for like hashtag Deltarune, and you can go even deeper. You can be like Deltarune and then also follow Deltarune art, so you get more of the art on your feed than anything else, and it's like, that's so cool. like very niche fan art that is like super hyper mega tagged. I've had a lot of people find me through there, and it's so cool. I really listen, let this be known. If you have any self-inserts that you want drawn, I am the person. I can draw it for you. No judgment. I do it all the time. My Tumblr is so full of like the sketches that I didn't want to post and like stuff that I don't really like I wouldn't share anywhere else, but my Tumblr is everything's there. Like all of the art that I didn't want to post on social media is on Tumblr. I think it's because I felt more welcomed in Tumblr than other social media. Because posting art on TikTok is like miserable. I don't know if you've seen, but a lot of the like popular artists on Tumblr, or not Tumblr, on TikTok, it's like they all know each other. And it's such a scary space to get into. Especially with the amount of controversies where they're like, we don't like this art style, so we're gonna bully you off the platform. It's like, what? Why? Then there's like Blue Sky and Twitter. Like at Twitter I get more. Because in Twitter at least you have some form of discoverability with like, you know, the subscriptions and whatever, but I'm not paying for that. TikTok Elite, indeed. Augie says, teenager me loved Tumblr, I still do. It's just such a cool platform. I'm sad that it has like a low-key, like, bad rep from what I've seen, where people are like, Tumblr? Haven't heard of that since 2014. It's like, they're so chill over there, man. Obviously, with any social media, there are downsides, but, like, they're so unbothered, is what I would say, because, like, it's so easy to just block fandoms or tags that you're not into. And you just stay in your little corner of Tumblr that you want to stay in. Whoa. Odd says, it's the platform I have always felt the safest on, to be honest. People got real weird after the not suitable for work bans, but the fandom is so supportive on Tumblr. Yeah, I remember when the not suitable for work ban took effect and people went livid. But now the platform has kind of like calmed down, if that makes sense. Like, it used to be rampant, and now it's like, okay, how many years have we been on Tumblr, guys? Come on. Step it up. Like... Also, when I was younger, I didn't used to use Tumblr, because one, it was a scary platform. It had like the rep in my brain that it was like a scary platform to get into. But out of all the social medias, it's where I've gotten the most, like, love, I guess. Aside from Instagram. Instagram is also good for, like, artists. They walked back on that, AI automatic, like, opt-in for them to train, their AI models based on your images. It's so cool. It's so cool that they backed out on it, because it means that you can bully big corporations into walking back shit that nobody wants. As they should, because consumer first. It's kind of like AO3. Once you figure out the toggles, it's delightful. Exactly. I saw someone complaining on TikTok that they were like, ugh, I can't find any of the fanfics that I actually want, and it's like, dude, the tagging system is there for a reason, use it. And if you want to keep that tagging system done, make an account. It's so easy. It's so easy to, like, filter through things you don't want to see on AO3. It says, very true. I love the ability to curate your experience on these sites. Can't find any fanfics I want. Skill issue, to be honest. Like, I don't blame them. Like, if it's an initial reaction of like, I'm overwhelmed, there's so much. But once you understand that there's a tagging system, use it. It's so easy to use it. It's, like, starting out, sure. But not being able to find, like, the fanfics with your specific tastes is wild. I've seen fandoms with 2 people in them who have who have, like, fanfics for you, man. But it's like what Odd said, it's like curating your experience on those sites is so, like, once you build it up, it's so nice. You just have a very safe browsing experience with whatever content you're into. You find people who are like-minded, and it's not even like an echo chamber, because you will still find posts that you do not necessarily agree with, but you're not like, shit, I want this off my feed. You're just part of the fandom, part of the ship, part of the fandom, part of the ship, part of the fandom. Which is so cool. Community nowadays is very hard, I think, to maintain for certain fandoms. I've seen a lot of people on, like, Deltarune or, like, Critical Role where they will post spoilers, like, after a day it has been out. And they're like, oh, but it's been 24 hours. And it's like, I don't mind that you're posting spoilers, I mind that you're not tagging them. Like, it's so easy to just put either, like, a slide in the front being like, hey, spoilers for chapter 5. Or, I don't know, content warning, you know? At the very least, put it in, like, big bold letters at the start if you don't want to use an extra slide. YouTube's video / shorts that put the spoiler in the title and thumbnail. It's how I found out about, like, a major character death that I cared about, and I was so upset about it. I was like, there's no way that you couldn't have put, like, a better title, like, I don't know. Let's take a fictional Deltarune scenario, because I don't want to say spoilers, obviously. But it's like, you won't believe what happened in this run of Deltarune Chapter 5. And then the title is like, instead of that, like the really cool clickbait titles, because I'm assuming they don't work anymore, that's why they don't use them. But imagine if the title instead was like, Des is finally revealed and the Roaring Knight killed her. And it's like, that is a major plot point. What do you mean, dude? This didn't happen, by the way. I would like to clarify, that's not a real spoiler. It doesn't exist. Odd says, streamers' reactions to major blunt spoiler have made me so upset with so many games, man. Yeah. Like, I get if it's like, I don't know, streamers react to Sephiroth being revealed in Smash. You wouldn't get upset at that. Because it's like, oh, wait, Sephiroth was what? And then you go and search it. It's like, it's not like a major spoiler. Like, it's not, like, yeah, like, maybe you're, like, a diehard, like, Smash fan, and you're like, I wanted to see the trailer first. Super fair. Even in that aspect. But I feel like it's a very different spoiler than, like, streamers react to major character death, and it's like, I didn't know he dies. I didn't know she dies. They died? It's like, it's so easy not to spoil. Because they could just be like, streamers react to unexpected death, and it's like, wait, whose unexpected death? And it's like, in parentheses, spoilers, and it's like, I'm not gonna check that out. Or, even if they have, like, the super, like, streamer reaction to blood spoiler, it could just be like, in parentheses at the start, spoilers! And then the title. I would respect that a little more than them just writing out the spoiler, you know? It would be like the slightest bit better. Just the slightest bit. I don't know how, but I've managed to avoid 99% of spoilers from media that I've gotten into. But that still doesn't make it okay. I've only been able to avoid said spoilers is because people tag them properly. Right? Like, Odd got me into Dragon Age like a year ago, and Odd was very insistent on being like, Floss, don't go looking around for Dragon Age spoilers. You will find them. You're gonna get spoiled. And I was like, okay. And then I would still look up characters that either ended up being in like major plot points and not find spoilers because people were so good about keeping things either hidden, orderly, or like tagged. So the major posts at the top of Google would just be like casual descriptions of the character or whatever. Your ability to avoid spoilers is impressive though. I would like to thank my selective memory for this, because I'm pretty sure I've run into spoilers, I just forgot them. My brain just shuts off when I read something that I don't want in my brain, and it goes poof. No spoilers for me, sir. I would like to think my ability to predict things is funnier, though. Because I will predict major plot points based on the stupidest shit. I'll be like, damn, I hate that guy. It's like, why do you hate him? He's wearing a tie that I don't like the color of. But Floss, that's just like a regular tie. No. There's something wrong about that tie. I know it. And then it's like, Mr. I don't know, the biggest, baddest evil that has ever been. And it's like, Floss, how did you know? And I'm like, I didn't like his tie! It's like the streamer that was playing Hollow Knight, and he goes, what are we gonna do, fight the fucking sun? And it's like, the boss battle starts. It's kind of like that. But also, look at this flower! That looks wild! It's so... It's so weird. It's so weird. That is one detailed flower man? Yeah. I gotta detail everything else now. It enrages me sometimes. You don't get the crazy reveals. It's so funny. No, because I'm like, nah. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. And it's because of my pattern recognition. It will be... Dude, I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna get robbed, and I'm like, oh, I was gonna get robbed because you were like walking way too close to me, man. I predicted it, man. This guy's gonna be like, what are you talking about, lady? It's so fun to predict shit based on the stupidest things. I should, you know what? For next week's streams, I might do a Dragon Age stream, like play Origins. I wish I would have streamed my Dragon Age original playthroughs. I wish I would have streamed them, because some of the clips were very funny. I turned to do my dailies, and that flower is so good now. Thank you. I also cannot believe the quality of this flower. I thought it was gonna look like shit. But if I can keep the same consistency of detail across the entire model, this is gonna be a bomb-ass model. I did intentionally put all of the interesting bits into the face, because, you know, it is the part that you see the most. I bet most of the people here haven't, like, seen the full body of this model, except for when I pulled her up earlier. But, like, you will never see, like, 60% of the model. Also, double floss. So I did keep that in mind, and it's why I want to make the flowers kind of detailed, because then people are gonna be like, oh, look at those flowers, and then they're gonna forget about the flowers. Okay, so I do want to have different types of blooming flowers. So like a little bit of like a super open bud, or maybe like a slightly closed bud, like this one. I like this one. We're gonna do this one. Because that's just gonna be like... she's gonna look like a bouquet of flowers, but upside down. You know? Whoa. So now, I think this flower would go well here, maybe. But I could just... yeah, that makes more sense. I'm gonna keep rendering this side, because I did say I was gonna render this side. I will oh shit. I will reluctantly post some of my stuff later today. It's like I'm being tortured to do it, but no, I want to post things, so I should post things, no matter how I think the quality is. Could be good shit, could be bad shit, in the end it's all shit. Okay, wow, this is so many petals. By the way, this music is listed in the description of both YouTube and TikTok. So this is gonna be a little easier, I think? Because the petals are all pointing the same way, so I don't have to worry about, like, the overlapping as much. See, I gotta stop jinxing it, because then I'm gonna start drawing and I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, how do I do this? I have to stop jinxing myself, Cake. The horrible part about having, like, like stems is that I'll use a certain intonation and immediately be reminded of certain memes. Because when I said that, I was like, Mauricio, Mauricio, I can't move it anymore. And I didn't know how to react to it, so I just kept quiet. I can't move it anymore. Let me just check something real quick before I continue. Alright. I don't know how... like, I think this should be smaller because it is like an early bud. So we're just gonna fix that before I start rendering even more. There we go. Oh. Floss was hitting her head on the ceiling. Ow. Now, I hit my leg on my chair, so... She and I have a lot more in common than I thought. Okay, so... Just to show some of the progress, this is the before, and this is the after. Rendering saves lives, people. We're gonna save before I keep going. This girly will be done by the end of the month, god damn it. I can't finish her if I don't stream though, so. Actually, I might, like, during the rest of the weekend, I might do some off-camera mining. And make some progress on her. But I don't even know what progress I would do. Like, would I just finish some of the rendering so that on stream I just rig? I feel like that's probably like the wisest idea. But then I get super nervous rigging on stream. Because most of the time I'm like having to check back on like tutorials. Because I haven't retained most, if not all, of my... Like, everything I knew about Live 2D, my brain is just, like, gone. I guess I could do, like, the meshes on stream, right? Like, that could be a therapeutic sort of thing. Oh god, the mesh on these flowers is gonna be ass! Oh no! Shit! Fuck. I hadn't considered that! The flower's gonna be held to rig, have fun. No. I didn't think about it. I just wanted to move it. I'm gonna toss you on the file for this. And then you can rig it, and then I'll copy your rigging. It's an infallible plan. I don't think I could pay you to rig these flowers, actually. I think you refuse. Because then I also want to have, like, the petals falling and shit. Nah. Nah. This is fucked. This was fucked from the start. I feel like I have dug myself into a hole I can't get out of. Ooh, you know what I should stream? No, wait, no. I keep saying that I want to do things and then I don't end up doing them because I don't think people are gonna tune in. I should do it anyway! I'm sorry, I only have skill in V-Bridger, mouth tracking. Everything else murders me. Don't say that. You have good... I like the way you do tails. Your tails are fun. I was gonna say, I should stream Baldur's Gate 3, and then I was like, who wants to look at a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 that isn't even blind, right? Like, I'm not... Nah. It's a bad idea. I would be the only one having fun in that scenario. This is like... Not to humble brag, but I have so many hours in Baldur's... Actually, that's not even like a brag. That's just like kind of sad. The most like informed playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Not even that. Because I know there are so many like insane speedrunners and players for Baldur's Gate 3 that I would just be like dab set in the middle of like not knowing anything and knowing too much. Oh my god. Sorry, that was my tablet falling over because I got too excited about the Baldur's Gate 3. Because I feel like there would be no genuine reactions, and I'm not even like I don't even do like good builds for my characters. I just do what works and does big damage. And it would be like a little bit of psychological torture for me because I know so many of the dialogues by heart that I skip most of them because I'm like, I know what you're gonna say. Your next words are, shit, I can't think of any right now. But it would be like, it wouldn't be fun to watch, I don't think. Because I'd be like, now we're gonna get, okay, Joseph, indeed. I read the manga. Because it's like, I remember I did a playthrough with Ren after I had, done honor mode and everything. And I went, okay, in the next turn, Aradin is going to throw a healing potion at you, because you're low. And he was like, okay, what do you mean? And then Aradin did, in fact, throw a healing potion his way, and he was like, why do you know this? And I was like, it's almost like a 99% guarantee if anyone's heard that, like, Aradin just throws a potion at you if you're close enough. And it was because I had played that intro scene so many fucking times that I knew that he would, like, it was almost like a guarantee. I'm not even, like, I don't even, like know the coding of, like, the enemies or anything. But I knew to anticipate that, right? So it would just be boring, man. It would be boring. Because then, what if I get something wrong? That's gonna be embarrassing. I'm gonna be like, guys, watch. When I get to Ketherick is gonna say this voice line, and then he doesn't say it, and then I'm gonna be like, ah, shit. Now I look like a moron. Now I just look silly. Who's gonna want that? And the hype for Baldur's Gate 3 has like majorly been lost, I would say. Like it's almost a little wild to me how popular the game was, and now like 2 years later it's gone. Boom. The only people I only ever see like talking about Baldur's Gate 3 is like the die-hard fans that can't let the game go like me. People do tend to move on really quickly from fandoms nowadays. Yeah, it's like everything is like a cutthroat pace. Same with trends, art trends on TikTok. Those are gone in minutes. It's like I know that it's the pace of the internet, and I'm like an old man now, and that I sound like an asshole complaining about it, but I really do wish the pace of the internet was a little bit slower. Because then that would mean that my favorite artists are still drawing Astarion and haven't moved on from him. Or Halcyon. Well, no, my favorite Halcyon artists are still drawing him because they know peak. I guess it's why a lot of people value artists that stick to one niche as well. Like, they don't ever do fan art for other fandoms. But it's also, like, so limiting unless, like, the person is fine with it. I feel like it limits a lot of your experience if you just stick to one fandom rather than multiple. Nah, I think it's fair because it means people insist on new content being made too quickly, which accents a lot of quality from media, in my opinion. I mean, look at Failguard. Look at EA as a whole, right? Fucking dicks. EA, my enemy. Yeah. Because I feel like there's no time for... Like, I know people are being super patient for GTA 6, but can we keep that same patience for, like, other projects? Question mark? I don't think it's too much to ask. Like, I don't think there should be, like, a hit game every year, because that's what companies want. They want, like, the game of the year that wins all the awards, and they end up with a really mediocre game of the year that nobody really cares about, right? And people are always praising games that are like that have been taking like years to make, but then they don't give them the years to make it. They're like, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 took 9 years in development or something like that. And then they're like, okay, but make the next one. Release the next one, like, tomorrow. Please. And I get that. I get wanting the new content straight away, because you're like, fuck, I need more of this piece of media. Give it to me. But I feel like it's that rush that to make more content, to make new content that is being, like, detrimental to everything. Obviously, I can't say that I've looked at, like, analytics or whatever, but it's felt in the fandoms, right? A lot of posts I see on TikTok about, like, trends is especially about, like, wait for me, guys, don't finish the trend early, I'm working on it, and I know that it's like a joke post, but it's based so much in reality, because if you do, like, a trend, you have to do it within the same, like, 3 days that it was popular, or you're already off the boat. A lot of people are just chasing views, likes, indeed. I don't blame them necessarily either, because views means money. It is, like, a lot of their livelihoods, and they're, like, getting some of the extra spend, I suppose. But it's wild. It's wild how people just expect the content, like, okay, come on, more. And people get burnt out, and then they're like, why am I burnt out? And it's like, brother, you posted 7 TikToks in the past 2 days of fully finished artworks. Chill. Also, it does sound like a skill issue on my end, though. And it's not even like time guarantees quality. A lot of people are just fast. I envy people who are fast. But in terms of video games, it's very different. Every time a new game comes out and they're like, oh, we wanted to add this, but we didn't have time to add it. I'm always a little confused, because I know there's, like, deadlines for investors and shit. But why not? Like, it's your game, man. Do it. Just, like, maybe that's a problem of me not having insider knowledge or whatever. But whenever people are like, oh, we didn't get to do this because we didn't have time, it's like, dude, so many people would have loved it. Please let them do it. Like, it'll bring in the money, man. Don't worry about it. Especially if it's, like, big companies. Like, you're not gonna fail just because you have a quarter with less revenue than you would in the next month when your game releases. I really appreciate how Silksong kept getting delayed because the devs were just like, nah, we're having fun adding more stuff. Right. I thought that was so cool. I have never played Hollow Knight or Silk Song. I'm really scared to get into it, if I'm being honest, because I'm like, this game is not something I have tried it before. I'm gonna fail miserably at it, and then I'm gonna cry and never open it again. But I do want to play it, you know? It is a game that I really want to play because everyone loves it. And just hearing them say that they were like, nah man, we just kept pushing it back because we were having fun with it, is probably the best thing you can say about a delay. It's not even like, oh no, we didn't have the budget for it. That's sad. Or oh no, we had to cancel because we didn't meet this quota. It's like, oh no, we're fine. We just want more time to be developing the game that we like. Highly recommend trying other games like it first because it's Souls-like of its franchise, so it's very difficult. I played through Ori first. You know who you're talking to, right? I am a spiteful motherfucker. I will download Hollow Knight just so I can beat it because it's like, you said it was hard. Very fair, Elmi. It's not the fail you have to be afraid of, you have to be afraid of not getting back up. Damn! Put that shit in the quotes. That's a wild-ass quote. That is so true. Yeah, because I was like... I started playing Elden Ring with Chris, and I genuinely was having so much fun despite dying all the time, because I'm not a good player. I have never played a Souls-like before. It was my first Souls-like. And we didn't get very far because I had uni stuff and such, right? But I was having so much fun. I would play it on like a summer break instead of this winter break because it is gonna consume a lot of time. But I'm excited to play it. I'm so excited to play Elden Ring. It's just so fun. I like it. Like, I keep getting beaten the fuck up, and I don't even know how to roll properly yet. But I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it if it's the last thing I do on this planet Earth. Hollow and Souls-like are recommended by psychological entities in other countries. That's fucking neat. I mean, I guess it helps you, like, regulate how you feel about, like, failing. Because the games are very much on the end of, like, hey, you are rewarded for your effort. You are very much rewarded for trial and error, for doing things your way, maybe not working out and having to change strats. And if you do end up doing things your way and just forcing it, to be proud of being able to accomplish something like that, I think it does kind of make sense. It's the most beginner-friendly of them, even when dying. Yeah. It's so similar how the mind works. Hollow Knight and Goated. I've always wanted to do like Hollow Knight fanner, but I don't know enough of the lore to do it, so I should play it. I should experience it. Especially when it's on sale. And it's not even like a... What's wild to me is that it's not even like an expensive game. And it has so much love poured into it. I think also the rise in prices for games, like, is insane. Like, what do you mean the Switch games online are over $70? And then you don't even have like the physical copy, and the physical copy is like even like it's more expensive sometimes. I don't understand. Like, on one part, cool, less waste. On the other end, I'm like, I don't even... The whole thing of, like, you don't even own games anymore is crazy. The fact that companies are, like, trying to circumvent like offline playability for the sake of having online playability and having them like keep the microtransactions or whatever is crazy. Like, just let like offline support is fine, even if you don't update your game anymore after a while. Like, if new bugs come up on new consoles, like, too bad, right? But the fact that they're pulling the plug on games and not even letting you experience it without the online world is crazy. So much progress in some of those servers or whatever gone completely. Just because they're like, nah, we want your money. Sorry. Pulls the plug, dies. But yeah, no, affordability, like, we have always known that games are a luxury. Affordability will always be an issue. Whichever way you look at it, but I think the fact that buying game now isn't like, it's like you choose eating or the game you want, and people are so crass and very like, their empathy is just gone because they're like, just save for it, bro. Just like buy the like. Save up for your next console, bro. The PS5 is just like $600 and it dropped to $450. And it's like, brother, if they didn't have the $600, they definitely don't have the $400. At best, I would assume they would have like $300 to cough up. But it's like, most of the people who want to enjoy these games don't have the means to support themselves and have games, which is sad. It's sad because it turns into a battle of like, do you want affordability? Like, sorry, the point I'm trying to make is affordability never hurts anyone except for like the companies, I guess. But even then, that's more people buying and evening out shit. So it's like, I don't understand. Sony is a shit company. The greed of Sony is a black hole levels deep. It's like the same with like Nintendo doing copyright strikes on everything. They will come for you. They will silence you. They will put like that meme of like the hand over the mouth. Like, in the end, Sony, give me Bloodborne on PC and my life is... Sony! Give me Bloodborne on my PC and my life is yours. Sorry. God, I wish I could do a Kratos voice. Like... Ah, man, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. I wish I had the range, boy. That's as deep as I can go. I can't do the boy. If you had the range, I would be afraid. Be not afraid. Kendrick! Drop another diss track, and my life is yours. I feel like I could train it. I feel like I could totally train it. I need to like hire a vocal coach. Like, coach, I want to sound like the original Kratos. I think I can do it. Fuck yeah. My god. It's even like, I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm gonna be very brave and say it. I think there's an empathy problem in the world. I think we're genuinely losing the plot a little bit. The amount of, like, news I see just on social media, and then the comments are full of like stickers and like people going, okay, but why do I care about that? And it's like insane. I know it's rage bait. I know rage bait culture is super in right now. It's still wild to me. Shock content has always been a way for people to get away with views and such. But the fact that it got to the point where... I'm gonna say, I think Logan Paul started it by recording that dead body in the forest incident. I'm gonna say it. I'm kidding, by the way. I wouldn't pinpoint a specific spot. But I think that era of the internet is where things started going faster and going downhill. I sound so old. I sound so old. By the way, here, at the end of the month, it is going to be my birthday. And I will be having a birthday stream. I don't know about what yet. It's gonna be on Saturday 1st, I'm pretty sure, is where I'm gonna schedule it. If not, a little sooner. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I haven't picked what I'm gonna do for my birthday. So I am gonna get older. Oh, there we go. I was talking about being old. I'm gonna be older, and I'm gonna be miserable. My joints are already cracking. I have back problems, and sometimes my hands hurt, so I can't draw. It's great. I love getting old and not understanding the current state of affairs in the internet. Oh, the points! Ah! Don't point at me! Okay, this flower is pissing me off. It looks too chunky. I feel like if I make it smaller, I could get away with it. I could maybe get away with it being smaller. You are the original floss? Yeah. I do be pointing at people. Yeah, I guess the smaller does look nicer. Okay, hold on, let me crop it. And then I'll just hide it underneath a little. Yeah, see? Looks a little better with the petals being like smaller. See? See? I hope doesn't know what I'm I hope Odd doesn't know what I'm referencing because they're gonna be mad at me because I look at spoilers willingly. I may be the god of avoiding spoilers, but I also know when to look for them and why. Don't tell Odd I said that. Also, I think it would be fun if I played, like, Dragon Age on stream. Because then I could yap endlessly about my OCs, and all of you would have to watch. It's not like you can click off the stream and not hear it, but, no, you can't. You actually can't. There will be consequences for your actions. And that will be sparing your ears off of 4 hours of me talking about Dragon Age lore. I'm gonna be like this I'm gonna be like this meme. This is me explaining Dragon Age lore. I'm not even the most qualified person to do that. You know what? I should do a panel where I just bring Odd over on stream for them to talk about Dragon Age lore. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, mate. And what time will be the birthday stream? Just like usual time, I guess. Like 4 p.m. my time. It's currently holy shit, it's almost 8 p.m. Well, anyway. It's 7:50 for me right now, so I would do it at like 4, maybe 5. Yeah, it's almost 8. It's almost 8 for me. Kind of late. I forgot about time zones. Yeah. Tends to happen. It's almost 5 here. Man! I will try to stream earlier, maybe, on, like, my off days. But I can't promise anything, because on my off days, I often wake up super late. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, gang. I just wake up late. I accidentally bought a ticket to a movie last month? What do you mean, accidentally? But I want to be here. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I might do like a full day stream or just like... It does depend on whether it's gonna be on Saturday or Sunday. I might even push it like a week back, but I don't want to do that because my classes start on the 3rd. So I want to have like a chill birthday stream. I might play Among Us, as is tradition of my birthday streams, but I doubt it. I thought it was the 29th of June, but it wasn't. It was 29th of July. Oh, I feel sorry. I'm so sorry. But hey, it's gonna be fine. So yeah, it's just gonna be during the weekend. I don't think I'll do it on my actual birthday, because, you know, I do have family. I do have people I gotta see. Maybe. Dude, look at these flowers! I'm so happy with my flowers! Yeah! I'm saved. Taskata! Guys, points. Look at my flowers! Look at my flowers! They look so good. Thank you! I'm so proud of them. And they don't look that out of place. Maybe the first one I drew does. I gotta simplify it a little bit. I gotta simplify it a little bit. I might have gone a little overboard with the detailing. It also needs more contrast. But aside from that, gang, there's so many things I want to do for my birthday. The hair is gonna take the most detail work. Yeah, it is intentional though, so I was expecting it to be the longest I'll spend time on. Slowly bringing more life to the model. Yeah. In a month or so, she'll be talking, hopefully. And I don't know what it is about it, but I really want her to bend forward. I want her to be able to puff out her cheeks and be super cute. I have spoke. She will be the cutest, most adorablest, most well taken care of model that I have ever done. And then I'm gonna be like, I hate this model. But no, I will be stuck with her for a while, so I better enjoy the phase right now where I'm liking her. Most of the models that I do, I would like make them and then immediately regret them afterwards. It's why it's why I still have the 2021 model on, because none of the other models that you haven't seen, they didn't make it. They genuinely did not make it. You're gonna be like Iron Mouse and have 300 models? I wish, dude. Did you know there's a dedicated page for all her models? It's so cool. I was gonna say it's wild, but it's not really that wild. If I'm doing like 100 models. I know it's so sick, yeah. I'm happy that she gets to choose like which models she uses now. Like she's like, today I'll stream with Chibi. Today I'll stream with like, I don't know, the super elaborate rigging. Today I just want to be a blob. I think that's like the coolest way to have VTuber models, because they are a form of self-expression. It's like changing your clothes. I've seen people be like, but why does she need that many? And it's like, she doesn't need that many. She wants that many, and that's fine. I definitely work faster when I shut the fuck up, but that's not fun. I mean, she can't go out, let her have hundreds of digital outfits, man. Yeah, exactly. I did see that she can, she's getting ready to, like, maybe make her way upstairs in her home, so that's exciting. I'm so happy for her. I've been listening to Music Box of Fate on repeat for the past couple days. For those that don't know, Iron Mouse has, did want to be like an opera singer, and she released a song singing herself with the opera, and it's so pretty. It's such a pretty song. 10k points, let's go. Hell yeah! What are you, oh god, what are you gonna do with 10k points? I forgot what my redeems are. I'm scared. I'm so scared right now. Oh god. What's my... Oh no! Oh! Why would you do this to me? I just realized I still have the bald redeem up, but I don't have it set up, so don't do it. Please don't do it. I don't have it set up. I can do anything. Insert the devil voice. I hate that I didn't even finish reading your comment and I already used the intonation for Jevil. That's fucked up, man. I can do anything. See? I should play Deltarune. Why didn't I play Deltarune today? I wanted to play Deltarune, and I was like, psych, I'm gonna do another drawing stream because I'm scared. I'm such a little baby, dude. I'm such a little baby. I should have played Deltarune. Controversial opinion. It's not actually controversial. I loved Chapter 5. I loved it so much. I liked it a lot. I'm not, like, the biggest lore deep guy, but I did like it a lot. Smiley face. I'm starting it. Hell yes. I hope you enjoy it. I think it had a lot of new mechanics that I wasn't expecting and wasn't familiar with, because I'm not... Like, I realized that I do a lot of gaming, but I don't expand a lot on it. Okay, just give me 1 sec. So that hair's good, I think. I don't know how to bring down the detail, but I'll figure it out. It's fine. I'll figure it out another time because I do wanna I wanna finish this side here, and then I'll end stream. I have 100 hours on Deltarune. I believe it. I have only played, like, I do my first playthrough, and I'm done. I'm good. More flowers. Give me more mouse bites. More. Give me more flowers so I can reference. Mhm. What shall I do? Because this flower that I want here on the back, it could be broken up into 2 flowers, maybe? So it's not as... So it could be, like, big blob here, right? And then, like, big blob here. And then one in the back that's, like, similar to that one. I think that could be, like, a good way of managing her hair. Because then we have this big one to match that one. And then we have one here, and one here, with this one in the back. I actually might have to trim... I might have to trim a couple flowers, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Or at least change the shape, because it's not mirrored anymore. Notice how this has a lot of like space here. The patient needs more mouse bites. I forbid this. I don't care. I too am in this episode. the I too am in this episode always fucking gets me. It's so stupid. It's so I too am in this episode. Ugh. It's so silly, but I like it a lot. It's the most brain-rotted stuff too, but... You know, I only watched House recently. I got to, like, season 4, I think. I would have to check. But I got to, like, season 4, because I was like, I finally have the emotional maturity to watch this show. And I had so much fun with it. Like, there's a couple questionable options, you know? Like, there's a couple questionable things here and there. We're not gonna talk about Chase. We can forget about Chase. Chase doesn't exist. But, like, a lot of... I feel like I was engaged a lot of the time, and it was, like, a good show to have in the background. Also, the TikTok account for House is so funny. Why do they post... Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up on screen, actually. Why is the official TikTok account posting... Why are they posting about what your camera roll would be like if you were dating House? Why? It's so good. Hold on, let me... Who's their social media manager? I don't know, but they're cooking. They're cooking. Here. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this. Is it this one? No. Because it's like, it's a lot of clips from the series. Why not? I'm not saying why not. I just think it's hilarious. Oh, where is it? It was a while ago. Damn it! I'm not gonna find it. I'm gonna try to see if I can look up, like... by name your camera roll. Look, KFC underscore Spanish is in any platform that's cinema. They are cinema. I think you sent it in the Discord. I might have. Very likely. I think I was like, only Augie would appreciate this, and then I sent it. Yes, I did. I appreciate it. I'm glad. It's like your camera roll if you were dating Gregory House. It's the official account! I love it. I love it. Like, I know companies do this to, like, hop on trends and, like, but it's still funny, man. It's still so funny. It's also, it's just fun to, like, it's so fun to just see the account after you watch the video, because you're like, oh, this is a good slideshow. This is kind of weird because it's like stock images or whatever. And then you go and see that it's like the verified button. It's great. It's so good. I need a Wilson one ASAP. Get on that, House MD. You know what I'll never feel guilty about? Liking Wilson. Robert Sean. I can't even say his name. Robert Sean Leonard in House looked great. He looks so cute. I do love that his daughter posts a lot of videos about him. There's a couple funny ones of him doing trends. But the fact that his daughter is like, haha, guess who's dad? Guess who's my dad? Huh? She's rubbing it in. It's, if I had a famous, like, if I had a famous parent, I too would make a TikTok account bragging to everybody about it. Bob waving Jello. Yeah. I love how you know his name. I love that you know his name. Okay, I found a good reference. Because it has this specific flower, I was like, yes, this can go here, because it's like sideways, right? So let me adjust a little bit on my chair, we can get to rendering. I miss my house era. I used to rewatch Monster vs. Aliens a lot, lol. I don't blame you. I think I used to do it as well, but a lot of my rewatches just kind of... I don't know what happened, if I'm being honest. I think I think I might have gotten hit with like a mind wipe beam. Because a lot of the movie I don't remember. But I do remember watching it a lot. It was also just on like TV a lot, like when I didn't have cable. And I know a lot of people say it's a bad movie because it, like, if you look at it, yeah, it's not the best movie, but it is funny. It has funny moments. Don't judge me. This looks like her hair was squished on the side. Like she... like when you... I should have a redeem for this model. So that when she... so that viewers can, like, squash her hair and it wilts or something like that. See, I keep saying stuff like that, and then my mind is like, the rigging, Floss! The rigging! No! The pillow pressed hair. Yeah, she sleeps on her right side. That's why the flowers are flatter on that side. Don't judge her, guys. I could never. I can... Don't make too much work for yourself, Basty. Yeah, I know. But it sounds so cool! It's like... That could just be the bald redeem, you know? Like, I squish the flowers and they wilt and they... Bleh. Not the right side. It is her right side. What do you mean? It's our left, her right. I want to do so many cool toggles with her, though. That's not what I meant. Damn it. I wish I, like, I can usually sit very still when I'm asleep. Like, I'll be like a genuine corpse. But then, sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I'll sleep so still. Nobody can move me. I'm a log. Oh, I meant that sleeping on the right side is bad for digestion? Damn! I didn't know that. But there's nights where I just toss and I toss and and I'm like a little, like, kebab. Just spinning on my bed trying to fall asleep. Just a little kebab. Making my way in the world. I wish I was a kebab. Actually, no, because then I get eaten. I don't want to get eaten. Yeah, I'm just sleeping pusher. It does look comfy, though, doesn't it? I mean, aside from getting beat up and ending up in the pose, you know? Ooh, I should have a... Aside from, like, the... From Vero requesting the Family Guy death pose for Floss, I should have the Yamcha pose as an emote as well. Oh wow, my mouth. The tracking for the mouth just went crazy style there. Whoa. I was scratching my nose. Wow. Okay. Lock the fuck in, gang. Oh, I really want to play Rivals. Oh no. The bug of evil. The evil bug is in my head is whispering me for me to play Rivals and not draw. No, I must resist. I must resist. Alright, I've been forgetting the past couple streams that we should raid people. I haven't been doing that. I'm a bad streamer. So today before I leave, we will be raiding. I don't know who, but there will be a raid. My brain was like, you should raid flats. Why the fuck would I raid flats? I like some of the flats Overwatch Reinhardt gameplay. What does he know about art? Okay. Okay, flowers. Okay, bouquet of flowers. This is working out better than I expected. I need to... Wait, okay, hold on. Before, after. Before, after. It's like a fidget toy. I need to bring up the old floss with the flower hair. I need to find her. We will find her. I know it. She's in there somewhere. Goddamn. Goddamn indeed. It's 2021, I know. And I know that in 2021 I made the illustration for the model. I found it! I found it! I found it! I found her. She's so ugly. This is the oldest floss. This is the original floss. Look at this stupid ass flower head looking thing. Look at her. She's so ugly. Respect the OGs. I will not respect this floss. No, I do respect her. I wouldn't be here without her, you know? And before anyone comes after me, of course I drew her. That's all of the floss versions and any artwork seen in my streams is mine. Just so you know. I do suck. So now I'm gonna flashbang everyone and swap to current floss. I'm so excited about my progress. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm glazing the fuck out of myself here, but this is wild. Look at her shoe. If you suck, what am I? A sandwich. I don't know. I suck by my own standards. By my standards to everyone else is better. I am very harsh on myself because I want to progress faster and faster. So even if I'm looking at this just to like laugh at her, I do feel very happy with the progress I've done. Because, like, even, like, the shoes, right? I didn't know how to draw shoes. That was a major thing with my original full model, is that I was like, what the fuck is this? But it was my best back then. And this isn't even my best now. This isn't even finished. And I know that I'm gonna take this model in 5 years and be like, what the fuck was I on? Look at this shit. Look at the rendering on this shit. Her flowers are so over-rendered and her shoes look like shit. But I think it's good for me to take a step back every once in a while and just look at my art. I mean, just comparing like the current model on screen to the model I'm currently rendering, I also see the progress. Because for the model that I currently have, I was very afraid of doing any real rendering. Because I needed to rig it, right? I was like, I'm just gonna do like 3 strands of hair in the front, and the most complicated thing is gonna be the glasses, and that's it. That's all. That's all. The rest is just like a very plainly rendered thing. But I realize now that if I had done the same amount of effort that I'm putting into this model into that one, the one I'm currently wearing, it wouldn't have changed much in the rigging process. I would just need to have more control over it, I suppose. Give me a sec so I can... There. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to get rid of the full screen capture. There we go. Okay. So, with all of that being said, I want to finish rendering these flowers, but I am getting kind of tired of rendering, so we're gonna move to here and start figuring out what I want to do for the other side and like leave it ready for rendering. So like the flower I did over here is ready to be rendered. This is a good reference, but it's maybe a little too similar to this one. Oh, I could use the original flower I had for Floss on the server icon. Maybe. Like a little hint, a little nudge, a little something. Oh, this is a good reference. This is a good one. Here. So, this one I won't do just yet, but I do know that I want to do, like, the others in the back. Like, I think it would be very weird if the flower was pointing inward, like, looking this way. So I'm gonna draw this one first, down here, and then this one I'll just flip, so I can reference it on this one. Sound good? Sound good. So, I was thinking about, since I'm gonna be streaming more often, I should have like a little button on my door that says streaming, but then that felt cringe, so I stopped. Here, I'll also paint this one like a different color so I don't get confused. And then these have like a bit of a cone shape, since I want them to like bind up into her hair. There, now it's sectioned off. I like how it kind of translates slightly to curly hair, but I also don't like it because in real life my hair is super straight, like it's impossibly straight. It's so ass. My ponytails don't hold. Not even like spray helps when I do like braids and stuff. They just come undone anyway. It is easier to manage though, at least. Lately, it's gotten so long. Like, it's like the models. length almost. But my cats, every time they climb up on my lap, they end up stepping on it, and it hurty. So I might just cut it because of that. I'm so tired of my cats climbing up on my lap and sitting on my hair and pulling on it. It's not nice. I don't think they realize that I'm yelping in pain. I want it to be a little more symmetrical. Oh, it's because... Oh, okay. So I have 4 flowers here, but I have 3 here. I'm missing a flower. Quick maths. When am I gonna get my call to be a mathematician, guys? I know how to count good, I swear. Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like if I had gotten the TISM that makes me good with numbers instead of pattern recognition visually. Because I can't do numbers. Pattern recognition with numbers is a nightmare. I deeply admire anyone who is good with numbers. And likes them. I think that's the most impressive part. Actually liking the numbers. Ah! Yeah, no, I've already... Yeah. Has to be these. Well, I don't like them, but you're good with numbers. Yup. That I know. That I remember. It's just something where I'm like... I know that it's also like a trained skill, like artists. It comes naturally to some people and it's easier. But that doesn't make it any less impressive in my eyes. This is gonna sound so sad, but I was good with numbers once. And then I don't know what happened. I think I had like a huge mental block. But when they introduced like what's this called? When they introduced like derivatives and shit like that, and like like replacing numbers by letters and knowing how to like I don't know what it's called in English, but like figuring out what the letter number is, that started from a very young age to fuck me up. I think I lost so much confidence in what I was doing that it ended up costing me like my understanding of math. Next semester I'll have calculus. Godspeed. Calc was so hard for me in vet school. It was just like I couldn't get it. I was also like in a bit of a denial phase, so that didn't help. But maybe one day I'll sit down and learn calc just for the fun of it. calculus made me realize I don't like math as much as I thought I did. That's fair. I mean, not to like, but there's so many areas of math. So it's like, calculus just drops it's like a vampire. It sucks the life out of you, man. At least for me, jumping from like basic ass high school math to calc, I died. I was like, oh, I'm starting to get it. Bonk. Peter Griffin death pose. Fun limits are hell. I know people find math very fun. Because they like the challenge of figuring out everything. It's like it's like me wanting to dominate certain styles. It always, it never fails to surprise me when that friend comes up to me and goes, dude, guess what I just did for my class? And I'm like, what did you do? And they're like, we had to do X, X, and Y. And I genuinely cannot explain to you what he does. Because I don't pay attention. Brother speaks in hieroglyphs. And I just let him ramble, man. Oh wait, this looks like it's missing a lot of layers. It's missing a lot of layers, isn't it? Yep. So it's like, when people find it fun, as much as I try to retain the info he gives me, I have no fucking clue what he's talking about, brother. But bro's excited about the math, so who am I to tell him, like, why are you excited about math? Even though I do ask him. Although, to be fair, I do speak to him, like, every once a year. But every time he explains something, I am always dumbfounded by his love of mathematics. There you go. Flower 1 down! At least for the sketch. So now comes... I mean... No, I think it makes sense for this one to be here. Well, I like chemistry, and I know a lot. I mean, yeah. I wish I found chemistry fun. Because, like, on paper, the names of, like, biochemical components, right? And having to figure out all of that. I don't want to talk about it. Figuring all of that about chemistry. I'm like, on paper, it sounds very fun to my brain because it's like memorization. It's almost like a big puzzle. You get to figure out, what names means what, the dosage, the fucking atoms in it. It's cool. It's so cool. Could not retain it in my little nog. I am through and through a history / literature / English / arts person. And I wish it was by choice. It isn't. I could never with my learning disorders. It's fine. But it was like, you know that scene in Kung Fu Panda 1 where they're fighting against Tai Lung and, they're fighting against Tai Lung and Mantis has to hold, like, the 2 ropes that are definitely too thick and too big for his own body? And, and he goes, What was I thinking when everyone else leaves to fight Tai Long? That was me with veterinary school, because all of this, like, initial classes were just hydrogen bombs to my brain. It was physics, it was calc, it was everything that I ever hated in school. I love history so much I got a degree. You rock. I love that for you, Augie, so much. Anyone who has, like, a degree is cool to me, to be fair. Because that just means, like, damn, look at that guy. That person enjoyed their subject so much, they persevered through however many years their career takes, and they finished and got a degree for that. That's so cool. I can't wait to have my animation degree, so I can be like those people. Oh lord, hold on, let me... Alright, it's safe now. There, that should stop the stuttering a little bit. I loved drawing so much, I dropped out. Because I was like, I can't do this, I need to draw. And my parents were like, what? I think I will have to do a master's degree. Fucking Godspeed, dude. Imagine loving your career so much, you go ahead and you get a master's. I mean, at this point, a lot of fields require so many, like, add-ons. I say add-ons. Like a fucking DLC. Like, a master's degree is like a DLC. Dude, they're not gonna let me work if I don't have at least 5 DLCs. I mean, I can't really speak on the job market, you know? I'm streaming. You should know where I stand. But regardless, I will persevere through the job market and be able to do my art for a living. I hope. That's the dream, right? Doing something that you love or enjoy doing for a living. I'd say I'm halfway there. Or at least I've got my foot on the door. I just need to be better. And I will continue to get better. And you will too. I wish I had like a fucking toggle to point at people. That's gonna be one. I'm gonna have a toggle to point. It is a requirement now. Here, I found a good reference. Take a shot every time I say I find a fucking good reference. Jesus. You know, rendering the hair has been the most enjoyable part so far because it challenged me to think about how I wanted the placements to flowers to go so they would make sense as hair. Even though, you know, it logically it doesn't make sense for hair, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna tell me it doesn't... No. You can't say anything. I mean, no, you can. You definitely can. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not angry at it. Yet. I think you can tell that the quality has gone down a little bit. Let me redo this flower. I'm not happy with it. Is this the same color? Close enough. Okay. I think it's because I'm trying to get it as close as possible to the reference, which is bad. There, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make this look the way I want it to look, or so help me. I think it needs to be like slightly bigger, maybe. Just the slightest bit. There we go. Lock in. I think it's because the outer layers are the... I'm starting from the middle. But the outer layers are like kind of wrapping around it. That's like throwing me off because I can't get the shape right. This is wider here. I also chose a photo that has like less petals than this one. So it's throwing me off a little bit. Maybe I can hide it like back here. Nope. Immediate nope. Yeah, I'll just hide it in the background because I couldn't figure out the reference properly. It's fine. Shit happens. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there because I'm a little tired. But I made a lot of progress on the flowers. They actually are starting to come around and look like flowers, which is great. I will be updating during the week on what my next streams will be. And, yeah. Very pretty flowers. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. But not before raiding someone, maybe? Let me look into it, and if not, I'll just end stream, you know? Stream manager! Who to raid? This is hard. I'll come back next stream, just as I did with the YouTube chat. I'll come back next stream with channels that I want to raid. So I don't leave you guys hanging for so long. Alright, gang. I will see you next week, probably on Tuesday. Yeah. It's been a fun stream. Thank you for coming. I had a lot of fun. Bye-bye, everyone. Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.